Welcome everybody, Homestead with Say, this is Bob. So today, and probably for the next couple days, what I'm going to do is I need to upgrade, not so much as the pen where the chickens are at, but the actual coop. So I'm going to do another one with pallets again, and I'm going to make it bigger. The one we have was absolutely perfect when we got the first 3 chickens, perfect grade. But now that we got the 4 new ones and Nelly and Gypsy, I need to make it bigger. As it goes along, you're going to see how I'm going to change it, and I'm actually going to incorporate it into the actual pen so it's easier to move. But the first thing I need to do is break down the pallets. So the first thing I got to do, and I'm not going to bore you with the breakdown because it's going to be loud, because I'm going to use a Sawzall, and I'm not going to take out the nails, I'm just going to cut them off. But I got a total of 6 here and 6 there, and I'm going to break them all down. So that actually next time you come back, they'll be all taken apart and be able to work with it easier. So, until then, we'll see you shortly. After a couple hours, some rain, a couple more hours, it seems like, took forever. I finally got them all cut up. And I have got one nice pile here. Now I had 12 and I only cut up 11. Obviously number 12 is under the bottom. This is going to be plenty for what I need for. So, being time wise today, I just think the only thing I'm going to do is actually start the frame. So, enough said, let's get to the frame. So, obviously this is the old coop, and it's doing its job. So what I've done is what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically go by some of the measurements off this, and I'm actually going to attach the new one to the 2 end posts. I'm going to come over, I'm going to put straight up a whole nother set of posts up and 2 across. Figuring it out by what I've done here and stuff, I'm going to come up 2 foot. That's going to be the floor line, is going to be 2 foot off the ground. And on this back side, I'm going to actually be 4 foot in the air. And then in the front, I'll come up 2 foot. And then I'll come up 5 foot, and I'll have that foot grade. And obviously, the reason for the foot is so I can put a in there, piece of wood so they can roost at night in there. So what I'm going to do now is what I've started. So I'm going to put this one up. Let's see what happens.
off of me.
That's 39 1/4. This thing slant that much? Yeah. Tell you what, the nails are in place. Go up there with the hammer, get ready to hammer. Yep, right there. Yeah. All right, let's go to the side.
Ready?
Yep. Back to the other side. That's it, right there. Alright, so this is what we got. Obviously, that's going to be the floor level of the coop. This is going to be the back wall height. This is the front height. So obviously, I'll be able to put a roof right down the middle for him. The whole reason that I'm attaching this to the frame is that when we move it, it all moves at once. Because it gets to be chaotic when you got to get in, you got to pick up the front, you got to mush that one back, got to come out, pick up the pad and move the whole thing back, come back out here, move it again, and there's too many steps to an easy process. This way, I can pick it up and move the whole thing at one time and don't have to worry about it. And with the way this is going to be done, going to actually put a self-watering system in it. So I'm going to put an east trough over here on the back side, let it drain into it, and I'm going to funnel it back down into the water dishes. And I'm probably going to put a dish on each side so all 6 of them have fresh supply of water all the time. Then somehow I haven't figured this one out yet, but I'm going to come up with a solution in the middle. And it might be, now that I sit here and think about it, it may be a little feeder that goes straight across underneath. And the reason why I put the water and the food underneath it is so when it rains, it stays dry. You don't have to worry about it all getting wet. But I think what I'm going to do is in the middle, I'm going to take a piece of duct, and I'm going to put a chute coming up here. And you'll be able to pour the food down and feed it. In case we're not here and somebody has to come over to feed them while we're not home, or a process when we're not here. But the whole process, the main purpose of this, there was actually 2 reasons. 1, so everyone has a place to roost. 2, so it makes it easier when I move it back throughout the yard. That is the whole purpose of this is being done. Now, when it's done, I think it's going to look excellent. I really do. The idea I had and the way it's going to come up, it's going to be more self-sufficient, except for obviously the feed part. So when it's all said and done, it's going to benefit them and us a lot easier. So now, obviously these 6 2x4s that I paid for, the treated wood, was for the main framing. Now here comes in with the free pallets and all the cut. So, let's get these marked. And what I'm going to need is, I'm going to let you nail it from the outside. Keep going. Draw it in.
if I had my glasses on.
And just try to get the right angle, because the way this is going to sit is going to be just like this. Let's see what kind of overhang we got. What I want to overhang. The time that's on there, that's fine, because I can run the metal all the way up to the edge of there. Give a little bit of overhang. So let's cut it. Ready for another screw? That's not so enthused about that one. I just want to get in place for it now. You're gonna hate me for this. Go ahead and take it out.
Why? Something wrong with my work.
That's fine.
Yes, it's always a good idea to make a template. Okay. So you cut all the templates, or most of them at least?
They're all cut.
All the templates are cut.
You want to hand me about 5-6 nails through there?
You sure you don't want to do this?
Yeah, fine. Alright. So let's go to the other side. So we can measure this one. They've only got one in it. All right.
Hose. Low battery. Let's do this one quick. Right where it needs to be. 3 3/4. 5/8, whatever it was.
3.5. That's what it's supposed to be. So, as you see what we got here, got the roof joists started, got the floor joists in, got the back, got the front. Ain't gonna be long, we start throwing it together. But, time's getting low here, battery's running out, unfortunately. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm actually gonna put the other 2 center joists in for the roof, and that's gonna conclude today's video. So, at this point, if you like what you've seen so far, give it a big thumbs up. If you want notifications and know when we're putting a new video out, hit the bell. And we'll see you on the next one.